My brothers and sisters, you are now watching the Gamer 2323, so just forget about the chores you're supposed to do. Put your feet up, get your Kool-Aid, fried chicken, popcorn, get whatever you may need. And I hope you enjoy the video.
My brothers and sisters, E3 is over and done with, finished, completed. You know, we had a lot of great games that we saw at E3. A lot of great moments. Some not so great moments. Nintendo, I still to this day, I do not know what happened. Listen, I was shocked. Nintendo should have won E3. We all know they didn't. I still have questions. What can the Wii U do? What's that guy's name? Reggie. What can the Wii U do? Because I still don't know. Saying that I want to do top 5 most impressive games at this year's E3. You know, we actually had a lot of great games that showed at this year's E3. You know, with PlayStation All Stars and, you know, the Halo 4 and, you know, Resident Evil 6. You know, they actually did have a lot of great games at this year's E3. So I decided to do my top 5 most impressive games at this year's E3. Now I was going to go from 5 being, you know, there really is no worse because it's top 5, but it's going to go from 5 being, you know, I guess the worst in top 5 scenarios. So 5 being, you know, the worst, 1 being the best, you know. But so number 5, and I was about to put this one, and this was not easy. You know, a little bit of my fanboyism kicked in, but I had to slap myself out of it. Like, dude, it wasn't that impressive, but it did look good nonetheless. So number 5, I was about to put this one at probably 2 at first, but no, I can't do that. Number 5, Master Chief is back. Halo 4, up in this piece, okay? Halo 4, enough said, okay? I've said this countless times before. If Xbox did not have Halo as an exclusive title, Negro, do you think I would have an Xbox? Absolutely not. Absolutely not, okay? So when a new Halo comes out, especially Halo 4, I got high hopes. And the gameplay actually looked good. They got a new enemy in this one called the Prometheans. You know, I think before I said the Forerunners, but they have always been in Halo. They're called the Prometheans, and I'm telling you right now, the gameplay for Halo 4, it did look great. You know, the graphics doesn't look that much better, but the textures look better, the lighting looks better. Halo 4 looks to be impressive, man, and I have to go with it because it's the only game that I like for Xbox exclusive wise. Gears is taking a turn for I don't know for the better or the worse, but number 5, Halo 4. And I put up 5 for 4. Anyways, number 4. I wasn't about to even put this game on my list, but I can't deny this game. This game, even though they're starting to make this game every year, I have to give it to them. All the games that released for this, it's always good. I just didn't like the fact that it was coming out every year. That's why the last one I bought was number 2. But I got this game was impressive. Assassin's Creed 3 is number 4. They showed some gameplay for this game at Sony's conference. They showed some gameplay for this game at Ubisoft's conference. So a lot more gameplay at Ubisoft's conference. But Assassin's Creed 3, man, I have to say, it's looking good. You know, like I said, I didn't like the fact it was coming out every year. And I just could not keep up no longer. And I didn't want to keep up no longer. But I can't deny it. Assassin's Creed 3 does look impressive. Great, actually. Number 3. From the makers of Heavy Rain, I gotta go with number 3, Beyond. Beyond looked, listen, I'm pretty sure this game is going to be great. It was made by the people who made Heavy Rain. Heavy Rain was a great game. Did I ever have the full game? No. I played the demo. So, take that for what it's worth. But, I know, listen, man, when Heavy Rain came out, I was a bloke. I said bloke. When Heavy Rain came out, I was a broke breather, okay? It was hard time, so I never got around to getting the game. But I'm hearing it's like $20 now, so hey, if I go to the Best Buy or whatever and I see it, I might just cop that sucker. So, Beyond, it did look impressive. I just like that, you know, I just like unique games like Heavy Rain and now Beyond, you know. So I do have high hopes in this game that Beyond will be a great game. So number 3 for my most impressive games, Beyond. Number 2, I had to go with Watch Dogs. Now let me say this. I'm kind of assuming from the gameplay we've seen of Watch Dogs that it's going to be an open world game. And, you know, I can't really justify this, but because we haven't really seen no gameplay for GTA 5. We've seen nothing but trailers. And I'm wondering when they're finally going to show some gameplay for this game. But, so I can't justify me saying this, but I'm telling you right now, if Watch Dogs is an open world game like Grand Theft Auto is known to be, I feel like this game can give Grand Theft Auto a run for its money. I truly believe that, and I will stick by that. Now, you GTA fanboys, you take it for what it's worth. I don't care. Watch Dogs looks to be very impressive, and that's why it's number 2 on my top 5 list for most impressive games. Now, number 1, I was flip-flopping back and forth. This game was impressive. But this game was even more impressive. I mean, this was one of the toughest choices I had to put for number 1. But if I had to choose with number 1, you guys already know what I'm about to say. Number 1, I gotta go with, say it with me, my brothers and sisters, Call of Duty Black Ops 2. Y'all are like, Negro, are you crazy? I'm joking. Black Ops 2 didn't impress me at all. Am I going to get it? Probably. Just because I didn't get Modern Warfare 3 last year, and just because I purposely did not buy that game. I had the money, I just didn't want to buy it because it's Call of Duty. But somehow I don't know how I always diss Call of Duty. I'm getting Black Ops 2. You know, I saw the gameplay. It was nothing impressive because let's be honest, all we care about is multiplayer when it comes to Call of Duty. At least that's what I care about. You know, some people do like the story for Call of Duty, not me. But number 1 is Last of Us. Last of Us, man. I'm sure you guys have seen the gameplay. I don't have to go into detail, but the computer AI that happened, the way the computer AI was in that gameplay was so impressive to me. And what I found to be even more impressive is I'm hearing that, you know, the scenario that you saw in the gameplay at E3 for Last of Us, how you ran out of ammo and then the guy was like, I got you now, motherfucker. And you know, how the way that happened, I heard that, you know, it's not scripted. Like, that's not the only thing that can happen. Like, based on what you do throughout the gameplay, there will be different scenarios with the computer AI. So I like that a lot. That's not like once you get to that part that you saw in the gameplay, that's not guaranteed to happen. It all depends on what you do throughout the game. I found that to be completely impressive. And I don't know, Naughty Dog, man, they are just my favorite developers this generation. Not of all time, probably this generation. They're probably my favorite developers, you know, with Uncharted and now Last of Us. But man, I'm telling you right now, Resident Evil 6 and Dead Space 3, the gameplay we've seen at this year's E3, Resident Evil really hasn't been scary since 4, you know. It's gotten away from what it used to be. And even Dead Space 3, I mean, at least the gameplay we've seen at this year's E3, it didn't look scary. It looks more like action. The same with Resident Evil 6. And man, I'm telling you right now, we didn't even see the scary parts in Last of Us at, you know, E3. They really just show, you know, the whole apocalyptic feel where it's all about survival. That's why you had to kill those guys. We didn't see the actual infected people, which are in Last of Us, because if you've seen the trailer, there are some infected people. I don't know the whole story of the game. But I'm telling you right now, man, if the computer AI acts like that, even with the infected creatures, whatever, I'm pretty sure this game is going to have some scary moments. I'm telling you right now, if anyone can offer some memorable, epic, scary moments where you're like, dang, I'm going to remember that for a while, it's Naughty Dog. Naughty Dog, man, they are no joke, man. They really need some recognition. They are my favorite developer this generation. So number 1 is Last of Us. What's your top 5 most impressive games at this year's E3? And I'm telling you right now, if any one of you guys say Call of Duty Black Ops 2 as number 1 and you're actually serious about it, I don't know what to say. I mean, it could be in your top 5, but definitely not number 1. But you know, so that's my top 5. Number 5, Halo 4, 4 Assassin's Creed 3, 3 Beyond, 2 Watch Dogs, 1 The Last of Us. Can you come out any sooner? Especially Halo 4. I'm waiting for that and Last of Us 2. But anyways, that's my top 5. You guys leave your top 5 in comments or video response. And as always, I greatly appreciate if you rate the video. It doesn't have to be a thumbs up. It could be a thumbs down. But what I do ask every brother, and you best to believe, every sweet, sweet sister. So saying that, I will catch you guys in my next video, alright? Peace out.